Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back again. I know, same fit as usual. Guilty. But hey, listen, bro. Since season 2 of Gen V is coming out that September 19th, I just thought, maybe we could like refresh our memories. You feel me? All the things we missed. So that's why today, bro, we're gonna be reacting to Gen V season 2 trailer breakdown. Easter eggs and details you've missed by New Rockstars. Now, if you guys don't know about New Rockstars, this is the same guys who are like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. When it comes to like breakdowns and everything, these are the only guys I can rely on, bro. Because these niggas, Joe, they be observing things, bro. And I was here, Joe, watching them during like, but MCU when it was like peak, like Infinity War, Endgame, bro. I was tapped into these niggas, Joe. Even like some of the Rick and Morty one, dog. Hey, Joe, I was tapped into these guys, Joe. But now, dog, it's like, eh, you know, I just fell off, you feel, when it comes to this shit. But hey, man, regardless, today, man, we're just gonna be checking out the boys, Gen V, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemens, and we're going back to school, baby. That probably triggered a lot of adults. It definitely triggered me. Gen V returns for the first 3 episodes of the season 2, premiering on September 17th, and the additional episodes dropping weekly on Wednesdays through October 22nd. Ooh, baby,
Wait, what did you say?
me. Gen V returns for the first 3 episodes of the season 2, premiering on September 17th, and the additional
There's 3 episodes, so they're gonna be releasing all 3 in the same day, huh? Interesting.
episodes dropping weekly on Wednesdays through October 22nd. Ooh, baby, I love this. This is gonna be my best month. Per Amazon's description, as the rest of America just a Homelander's iron fist, back at Godolkin University, the mysterious new dean preaches a curriculum that promises to make students more powerful than ever. Kate and Sam are celebrated heroes, while Marie, Jordan, and Emma reluctantly return to the college, burdened by months of trauma and loss. But parties and classes are hard to care about when there's a war brewing between humans and supes, both on and off campus. The gang learns of a secret program that goes back to the founding of Godolkin University that may have larger implications than they realize, and somehow Marie is a part of it. Oh brother, this guy rules! So let's get into this trailer breakdown.
The synopsis, dog, is already something too crazy. So, hey, Joe, Gen V season 2 is looking too nice now. Hey, man, this is gonna be. I wanna ask this question, guys. Do you prefer the boys or Gen V? I know the boys already got like, is wrapping up with this 5th season now, but Gen V already, dog. It's looking, Joe, to look promising, Joe. And plus, they're looking firecracker over here. Hey, man, say what you want about it, me, boy. Hey, firecracker, how you doing, girl? You already know, Joe, what's my thing, Joe, with snow bunnies, dog. Me, I'm a, I'm a snowy type of guy. I know Dr. Uma is angry, he's angry, he's looking at this, like, my nigga, what are you trying to say, dog? Let's go make black babies, you know? But hey, man, yeah, if I had the chance, I would. I would
Trailer
buy
begins
them,
in
but
Dean
I don't
Shetty's
have money.
former office, now occupied by the new dean, played by Hamish Linklater from Midnight Mass. He is the newly appointed dean of Godolkin University, and as we recall, Dean Shetty passed away last season after revealing her intention to create a virus that would eliminate all soups. Vought tweeted in April how All God U coursework has been approved by Dean Cypher, and President Calhoun and Vought International really does believe they're working in tandem with the new dean. Deadline also reported his role as a trained scientist. He's politically brilliant and has the trust and admiration of officials at the highest level. And at this moment in the trailer, I believe his power is to read minds, to which he responds to Marie like this.
You're an eye twitch away from leaping across this table and ripping my throat out with your teeth.
He's not really assuming, he's actually just stating a fact, and she looks at him, lowering her brow a bit, confused at how he knows this. It's not uncommon for the names for soups to be connected to their powers or themes. For example, Stormfront represents lightning, Lamplighter has fire, A-Train is known for his speed, and Starlight brings light. A cipher is an algorithm or system used to encrypt information, transforming readable data into unreadable data using a secret key, and I believe he is the key capable of transcribing and utilizing the powers of soups. For humans, he can essentially just meet any need, and while Sister Sage is considered the most smartest woman on the planet, we must remember that she has to learn much of what she knows. In contrast, I think he may have the innate ability to surmise things effectively, giving him an advantage in both worlds, as a normal human and as a soup. Ultimately, I don't think he should be trusted, but I also don't think he's on anyone's side but his own. The teaser then takes us to Elmira Adult Rehabilitation Center, and we first
That's interesting, dog. So if I'm not recall, this is not like so is this not the guy who's the detective who sees you and sees you if you're lying and all this so he can read minds. Okay. It's interesting.
Just got a glimpse of this location in season 1, episode 1, when Marie watches a young girl being forcibly taken from the Red River Institute to the Elmira Adult Rehabilitation Center. You can see it on the name of the van. I assume this is also where the group was being held at the end of the finale. As you remember, the season ended with the team being arrested and basically labeled terrorist at God U. While
Hey man, I'ma say this all bad, dog. Rest in peace to the actor, man. Hey bro. In life, bro, you gotta realize your life, dog, it's your life, dog, can man, bro. Like this is the first time, Joe. Like I'ma be real, though. I don't know the guy like that, you know. I mean, obviously, I don't know the guy because I haven't met him, but like, just to see just someone to pass away, Joe, it's an unexpected way, man. It's sad, man. Like, hey, man, it shows your life, Joe. It's too short, bro. Y'all niggas gotta make sure, bro. You take lives, Joe. Like, literally, man. Like. Y'all gotta make sure y'all are with your families because you don't know, boy. Anything can happen to you tomorrow, bro. Anything that can happen to you, man.
while Sam and Kate, as we've seen, are thriving, even in the boys. What I assume is the same van will be barreling through the gates at the end of the teaser, so don't expect them to be locked up for too long. We then cut to Jordan in an orange jumpsuit stressed the out. This shot cut so smoothly, you probably just didn't recognize that they switched. We'll later see another angle where Jordan's panicking with
Wait, can I see that again?
you probably just didn't recognize that they switched.
Ooh, that was clean. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I didn't even notice that, dog. Sheesh.
We'll later see another angle where Jordan's panicking with one single bloody nose. I don't know if this is the moment Andre dies within the facility that I'm suspecting will happen, but what I think is telling is how
his name is Andre, for God. Oh yeah, I was saying, this nigga, Joe, Andre, that's his name, Joe. That's his character's name. All right, bet, dog. Sorry, dog. I'm not really good in remembering a lot of things here.
how Jordan has just one nosebleed. They could be using this high frequency to mess with them in custody, causing their brains to like strain or exert too much. We'll also get into Andre's passing a little later in the video when it comes up. It appears that they have been detained, abused, and tortured in this facility. Whether you consider it a prison or what Bot refers to as a generous holding facility is really up to you. For me, there's a prison. From the brief glimpses of Dean Cypher, we still don't understand his connection to this situation. However, I do believe he is the one who orchestrates their release and their reinstatement into God U for his own purposes. And God U, Calhoun, and everyone else trusts his decisions because he's politically brilliant and has the trusted admiration of officials at the highest level. Additionally, the detainees are wearing inhibitor collars.
Why do I have a feeling like this nigga might betray the government or homeland at the end? I have a feeling that this nigga is he's leading on more than he can, bro. Interesting.
It's like similar to the ones that like you see in X-Men or in the Deadpool movie, which is, don't lock up my babies. We then see bite-sized Emma, and by the size of these holes, I assume she shrunk again. As we know, she has to go through a horrible, detrimental purge to shrink. However, in the finale, she learned to shrink without purging. It's more tied to her emotions. So this trauma of being locked up, she's probably just naturally changing. We see them being transported through the van with Jordan and Emma. To everyone's surprise, we see Kate gleefully awaiting them. So last time we saw Kate, we knew she was on the boys supporting Homelander and Vought with her arm back, though in this trailer, it looks like our girl's playing like a different.
Hey man, don't trust this bitch. I'ma say this now. This smile of yours can't fool me. You can't fool me.
Game. I don't think she's on Team Homelander. Additionally, Marie's not with them. This is our first indicator, to me at least, that Cypher struck a deal with the Four's return to God U, and Emma and Jordan took that deal, Andre died, and Marie ran away because who would want to return to that trauma? This is why we see her in the hotel, tracked by Dognot, outside Vought Fresh Farms, and other out-of-place settings.
Hey, shut up.
Back at God U, there are literal banners for Make America Super Again, so despite the town hall last season, the fight for positive change, and all those hard efforts, they just haven't succeeded, and we knew this from the finale of The Boys. Newman died, and Robert Singer year was taken into custody, and they're invoking the 25th moving Calhoun to president who pledged his allegiance to Homelander, his first official act, declaring martial law and deputizing hundreds of superheroes nationwide who report to Homelander. We've lost the plot. We are losing people. But what's really interesting is they're now labeling God-used Guardians of Godolkin as Kate, Sam, Emma, and Jordan, yet no Marie and no Andre. So in some way, they're switching up the narrative again. From the finale of Gen V,
Oh, because of their, you know what, look at it. I mean, Joe, just check it out. I'm not trying to
labeling God-used Guardians of Godolkin as Kate, Sam, Emma,
check. Where's Maria and Andre? Yeah, bro, one thing about the boys I know, Joe, these niggas, they know what to do. It's obvious what they're doing, Joe.
and Jordan, yet no Marie and no Andre. So in some way, they're switching up the narrative again. From the finale of Gen V, we saw Cameron Coleman covering the story on Bot News Network detailing the brutal murder spree Emma, Marie, Andre, and Jordan went on that was stopped by the new Guardians of God U, Kate and Sam. We don't officially know what made them change their minds or this narrative, but I assume it was Dean Cypher. I know that I have it out for him, but I truly think he is behind a lot of things. And also, the Guardians of Godolkin, as you might have forgot, has become a series as well. So I guess, Emma and Jordan can join a TV series if they want. We see people required to wear human ID badges before entering the campus, and there are separate entrances with different security measures. It's actually really shocking to witness them going through these metal detectors, and beyond are like a barbed wire fence while students are just going about their everyday lives. We know that the boys in Gen V take satirical approaches to our everyday political battles here in America. Still, it's specifically the push for like soup supremacy, kind of like white supremacy and anti.
So here, basically the humans are the slaves-ish. Well, the humans are being oppressed by the soups. That's what I'm getting. Which,
immigration, where non-powered people are the equivalent of minorities. There you go for people watching that aren't in America. In Cypher's speech, we actually hear him say what runs through our veins is true Vought Blue, which is really a funny thing to say when Compound V, the drug that they gave all of these kids, is also blue. Sam arrives outside this house, which I assume is his home. As we remember, he has like a version of his brother that he does talk to subconsciously, and if Kate restored his ability to feel, he might be returning home to find some sort of peace with Golden Boy. Alternatively, if his powers are like fading away, he could be searching for atonement, trying to recover those like lost memories and feelings he had when his brother was alive. We then get a very loving and sad photo of Andre, his dad Anderson, aka Polarity, and his mom Layla, who we know died. We didn't really see her die. Polarity just mentioned it in a conversation in episode 2. Following Chance Pedrano's sudden passing in March 2024, Amazon confirmed the role would not be recast and planned to include and adjust his role in the storyline. So Andre didn't survive after being taken into custody, but we don't know yet at what time or where he perished. The digital image glitches as Polarity comes to terms with the fact that he's the last surviving member of his family. And unfortunately, his last few conversations with Andre, they weren't particularly supportive, and these glitches are connected to Polarity's magnetic powers, which were similar during his interview with Cameron Coleman in episode 7. However, due to his deteriorating health caused by these powers, the glitches have become irregular and unstable, leading to seizures. Tragically, Andre faced a similar prognosis, suffering from brain lesions as a result of using his powers, which may be a factor in his sudden passing. Polarity now wants to burn down the entire school, confronting the battle he feared before his son passed away. He's getting his redemption arc, baby, and I kind of really like it. I really appreciate this character shift, and I like him just stepping up and stepping in. He has nothing to lose, and since he's also dying, he's determined to fight for what's right. However, as we know, this often follows the typical pattern that leads to the bee soup's death, so I wouldn't expect him to stay. I've got a cat. Her name is Kat Dennings, and she's a monster. I love her to death, but what a nightmare. She's the pickiest eater on the planet, but a few weeks ago, I started feeding her Smalls, and I'll never go back. Smalls was starting to
hey, sponsorship, hey man, shout out. I'm not a cat person, not a pet person, you feel me? So, my bad. Hey, whoa.
Then we see tiny Emma with a doll-sized backpack entering a pipe, and I see a bunch of you commenting on the CGI and the effects, the green screen of this. This is The Boys. The Boys has always been like this. When Emma shrinks down in the first season and does the dirty deed, yeah, it looks like this. Dean Cypher takes the group to this kind of underground fight club with heavy immovable doors. According to the show's Amazon description, the gang discovers a secret program that dates back to the founding of Godolkin University, which may have larger implications than they realize. And I suspect this is the secret program, or at least these individuals will be connected to. And I think by adding that that to the description, it's clear that Gen V is setting the stage for a larger spin-off series in the future. This upcoming series will be a prequel to The Boys, featuring Soldier Boy and Stormfront, and it will explore the origins of Vought.
Hey, bro, I can't wait for this, dog. Yo, this show, bro. Soldier Boy, it's gonna be top, bro. If you don't know Soldier Boy, oh, bro, it's season 3, Joe. I'ma be real, dog. Season 3, he's one of the best characters to ever keep, dog. Like, for a nigga to come in a short time, dog. Yo, our Soldier Boy is the GOAT, bro. Soldier Boy, GOAT. Joe, season 5, Joe, I want this nigga in action, bro. This nigga, Joe, please tell me, Joe, make sure Soldier Boy has enough screen time, because this man is he's too ish. Joe, I wouldn't say, Joe, like, I might say, Joe, he's beast. He's a beast nigga. And Stormfront, you know, hey man, despite Joe, her being a, you know what, dog, I still smash, bro. But at the same time, dog, I don't think you should vibe with a nigga like me because of my, So yeah, yikes.
50s. If this secret program began during the founding of Godolphin University in the 1960s, we might see its conception in the prequel series and why this program's messed up. There are a lot of kids here we haven't met yet. In Gen V Season 2, they're bringing on a lot of new cast members. Kia King, Stephen Kalen, Julia Nope, Stacey McGonigal, who we see later in the trailer, Tate Fletcher, Wyatt.
So new characters are here. I don't know these guys, but I hope these guys can cook.
Dorian and Georgie Murphy are 7 of them. Tate Fletcher is the swollen man right here. Some think this could be Vicar from the comics. He was a Viking-inspired suit. And in this disgusting, weird kind of scene to me, they have Marie like a wrestler stepping out for the ring. The signs read Team Bloodbender, and Love Marie, which is like, is that her suit name? Is Bloodbender? My God. Who's that in Avatar that does the water bending again? Yeah,
Katara.
Is it Katara? She can bloodbend. Fucking filthy. Gross, dude. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy work. And to call her Bloodbender, that soup name makes sense. It's just disgusting to me. Her outfit is red, like blood. She's fully stepping into this gimmick. As she crosses the ring, the dim red light suggests that the odds are already in her favor. And I noticed there's a lot of scenes. For Jordan Lee, the character, we focus more on Derek and less on London in this teaser trailer. But it's important to remember that Jordan prefers their different forms for various defenses. And this form is more suitable for defense and absorbing hits. In a real fight with Marie, they would likely opt for their other form. However, they're also understandably very scared right now. Jordan is wearing Vought International clothes, and based on that and their scared shitless face, I don't think they were meant to fight Marie. I think from Marie's expression, she knew she was set up to fight Jordan, though I still think this fight is staged in Jordan's favor, thanks to Marie being the one it came down to. We see another scene from this sequence at the end of the trailer where Marie is bleeding from the corner of her mouth, so I assume even if this is an act, Jordan gets one good licking. The arena is branded for God U, and the outer edges you see are sponsored by Patriot Cow, which might be a new one. I assume this is just for Vought Fresh Farms, where Firecracker gushed about their pure white cow milk. And also we see Turbo Rush, which is A-Train's energy drink. We're then in this dorm room and we see the classic Vada burger. A couple of great band posters are also to the left. The block one is for Rex Orange County, and so is the orange cassette for Lovin' Is Easy. I love that song. We also see the Cure poster for their tour is below that, and these 4 men, they look like 98 Degrees, or maybe it's a poster for Matchbox 20. Honestly, it could go both ways, and I don't really care.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Sam then smashes through the wall, fighting who I think is Jordan, and they always be fighting, all the time, since last season. Then we see Jordan punch Kate in the face, and this is backstage of the Dean Cypher speech where we see Jordan, Emma, Kate, and Sam as the Guardians of Godolphin. I assume Kate being punched is because if they got a deal to get out of that prison, yet forced to still befriend Kate and Sam, yeah, I'm gonna come out swinging too. Then we catch a glimpse of Firecracker, who may or may not play a huge role this season, but she still did take over after Cameron Coleman's death, and with her own show, The Truth Bomb. This is when we meet newcomer Stacey McGonigal, buy her God U earrings. I assume she's kind of like a publicist. I will say we've got to keep in mind that Ashley, as we know it, is probably MIA since taking the new drug. So they'll need a new like Ashley adjacent publicist for God U, and this may be it.
I forgot about her, bro.
Publicist. I will say
I forgot about Shawty here, bruh. Oh nah, all I'm saying is that her powers is gonna be something to do with her hair, bro. Medusa type shit. From Inhuman. Like that bitch, dog. Like from Inhumans, Medusa there, with that long ass hair of hers. Maybe it's like indestructible or she can fly with it. Hey man, anything is possible in this show, bro.
We've got to keep in mind that Ashley, as we know it, is probably MIA since taking the new drug. So they'll need a new, like, Ashley adjacent publicist for God U, and this may be it. Then we see Emma being hurled in luau clothes into a beer pong cup. In the background, you can actually see the Deep's Rising Tide poster. Next, we see a series of quick snippets featuring Kate in black clothing as she infiltrates various places, seemingly trying to atone for her past actions. A yellow spray painted resist decorates over Homelander's poster, and the yellow symbolizes Starlight supporters. This kind of mirrors the poster they released for season 2 in Marie's blood spelling out resist. This, in my opinion, suggests that we might see Marie in the final season of The Boys, possibly assisting Starlight or at least working to stop Homelander. The show
That's what I'm saying, dog. These niggas, Joe. Joe. This nigga, Joe, Maria, dog. I'ma be real, dog. I feel like Maria, dog, could defeat Homelander. I know, Joe, that sounds, Joe, like a stretch, Joe. But I think about it, dog. Blood bending, boy. Like, no, I don't know how to say it. If this season, right, if they're gonna be training her, maybe she can develop a skill to how to, like, hey, bro, like, maybe Joe poisoned or someone, Joe. Like, but Choso, if you guys know Jujutsu Kaisen, Choso, Joe, Maria and Choso are like the same, the blood, they all have like blood, magic, and all that shit. But I feel like, so I'm thinking maybe Maria could develop a poisonous type of blood that can kill Homeland and type shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know how that would work, but I'm just saying.
show draws clear parallels between the two characters as leaders in the fight against Vought, indicating to me, again, they will likely share the same mission in the upcoming season. The upcoming season and final season. The people around the sign are also really interesting in the scene because I don't think they're necessarily knocked out. This woman is on her phone. I think this is just on campus and people have expressed their disinterest in Homelander and how America's going, so they spray painted resist on it. We're gonna see a lot of Starlighters still out there in the show. This man diving on Maria's dog knot, played by Zach McGowan, who you might remember from The Boys. He was the one that was rejected from the 7. He basically is a dog. He's like Beast meets Aquaman in a way, and the rumor is that he banged a dog.
I thought he ate a dog.
He ate out a dog. It's a big difference.
I don't think we're supposed to like him. Also,
I don't remember that. I don't remember him saying that, dog. That's crazy. He's busy chugging dogs, dog. That's crazy, dog. But that also gives him, I think, would you chow a dog?
I don't really want to like him. He'll unfortunately probably be one of the mini soups enlisted by Homelander and Calhoun. He's fighting Marie here, but then we immediately cut to her getting thrown into a mirror, and I think this comes after the dive because in the last shot, you can see the broken glass on the ground. We can also assume from this scene that Marie absolutely did run away, refused to re-enroll, and was hunted down and dragged back. Remember, she has no family, she has no home. Where else would she go? Then we cut to Marie fighting a group of men, and we see the pickup truck with a ton of stickers in the background, and this building has like fresh produce on it. Based on the very blurry blue and green sign to the back right, I assume this is Vought Fresh Farms. Now, I don't think anything ultimately like nefarious is going on here, but as you can see in the background, there's some Starlight supporters. So they could simply just be protesting outside all Vought facilities, and in this moment, Marie was faced with Homelander supporters to fight with. She then uses her ability to grab the truck nuts from under the vehicle and hit them with it, and look, maybe we're back. Maybe we're back. My girl's back. We see Polarity's powers and deterioration growing as he pulls all the metal things around him into his own orbit. Polarity is then speaking with Cypher, asking what happened to his son, to which he says, "You have no idea what you're dealing with." So clearly it seems as though Andre did die in the facility, because why else would Cypher sort of like warn Polarity about what he's about to uncover? However, at this later scene, we see Polarity using his powers to blow back Cypher, and I think this is actually the moment he finds out his son died. I assume they just don't tell him, or they don't disclose how, but he sees the other 3 freed and wonders, where's my son? We see touching moments between Jordan and Marie, so their love, I hope, is still there. Oh, they want to separate these babies so bad. The plot wants to tear them apart. We then see the Elmira.
I saw a lot of people got an issue between her and Jordan, Marie and Jordan just shipping, because like Jordan's supposed to represent like man and woman transgender type shit, you feel me? And people were talking about it being woke and all that shit. Guys, let me be honest with y'all, dog. I think Joe, we should just not listen to this type of niggas, Joe. Like, you know. Like, if you think, like, these guys are just saying this job based on how they feel, you know, because how they view things. Like, again, Joe, if that's how they think, man, no hate, dog. That's how you think. That's up to you, dog. Power to you, bro. But me, Joe, personally, I just find it cringe, dog. Like, niggas, Joe, are so hung up, Joe, about your relationship, dog. Like, that shit, like this shit, dog, it ain't even that deep, my boy. Like, come on, guys.
Van barreling through these gates, which I think is actually linked to the scene with Kate in the break-in clothes and the guards chasing her down. I find it a bit weird for us to support Team Kate since she initially, hid the woods from Andre and everyone else, but I assume she did this because she just didn't want him to be experimented on. While she may not be entirely justified in her actions, she is doing the best she can with a circus.
But still, dog. El Pesin, dog. El Soup. I'ma say this. El Soup.
Circumstance she has. This season, I can see her trying to do the right thing again within her limits. It seems as though, to me, she's acting kind of like a double agent. We get a shot of the Deep looking ominous, and I'll be honest, guys. I mean, the Deep is never doing things that are morally good, so I assume this is a weird god you hazing ritual, and this is maybe like their Greek life. Seeing as the boys on the sides are all in like white shirts or like polo collared shirts, and he's donning a weird, creepy hazing cloak. And he's an alumni, so yeah, he's a freakazoid. We see what I believe is an animal being exploded. This may be one of the V'd up animals that we
Wait, can I see?
see what I believe is an animal
This has to be a dog. I'ma say this not a dog.
being exploded. This may be one of the V'd up animals that we saw on The Boys last season. It doesn't look 100% good. It does not look like a healthy animal. And seeing as though it's levitating, that's why I assumed it was one of the V'd up animals. Now, I think the trailer wants us to believe that Marie is making this animal explode, but I actually think it's Dean Cypher. It looks like there could be something in his right hand. I was looking so closely at the screen. It could be like a little detonator, but regardless, if he does have the ability to use other people's powers, he could have figured out how to use Marie's to surprise her. From the conversation between Marie and Newman last season, I assume Marie doesn't fully grasp the wide spectrum of her abilities. However, Cypher's powers and ability to act as a real Cypher may be instantly proficient with it. We also see Marie in Jordan's jacket here saying sophomore year is gonna be lit, and at the bottom you can see the comments that say hail our vindicated queen, and they're talking about her innocence. She's following in the same social media rise of Starlight, and this is why I want to see her in the finale. I want to see her at the end of The Boys. And that's it for my breakdown on the teaser trailer for Gen V Season 2 coming to Amazon September 17th. We're back in session, and you guys, this was a teaser trailer. In what world is the real trailer gonna be like 10 minutes? Gimme. Comment down below your thoughts on Gen V Season 2.
Hey, yeah. I'm just noticing, Joe. This is the teaser trailer, dog. So it's not like the official trailer. Nah, bro. Hey, man. She looking clean already, bro. I'ma keep it up with you niggas, bro. Let me tell y'all niggas, bro. Yeah, man. She looking nice, bro. Gen V Season 2, bro, already, Joe. It's on my bucket list, Joe, for shows I'll be watching day one, bro. Because I like the first season. I like, Joe, like, it separates themselves from, well, I wouldn't say it separates, but, like, it makes its own story. It has its own story that doesn't, like, disrupt, like, the boys' story, you feel me? So now the season 2 already, Joe, things are looking quite grim, dog. That nigga Andrew got killed. His dad's gonna avenge him. Maria, Shari, yeah, man, shit's going down, though, for real, dog. So, hey, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notification. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and that out of the way, so Barry the NPC, and yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. So peace.